As part of our series of looking at Slide in Microsoft Word and PowerPoint, I'm going to show some differences between how we did Slide for S for styles in Word and how we use it in PowerPoint. So in Microsoft Word, styles mostly talked about the formatting of each type of font, size, and headers. But when we're looking at PowerPoint, we're actually talking about the formatting of the whole page. So this comes to us in PowerPoint as themes. When you're looking for a theme, you want to look for a theme that has a variety of different slide styles. This one has more than most because we have custom crafted it for you to use. But you want to look for a theme that has at least as many blocks as you want to use and possibly more. So I'm going to start with basically a new slide. Because of the video tool, I wasn't able to select exactly the form layout I wanted. So I'm actually going to do that right here. I can convert the slide I just made to any of these layouts. And I am currently looking for a layout that only has two pieces. So this is a pretty simple slide. So I'm going to go with this one. I like this watermark. And I'm going to go ahead and paste in a title first. Now I know this title is a little provocative, but I was taught this by a UDL trainer, and I think it definitely helps to make the message that you want to always be dressing up your links. So I'm going to add my content next, and you can see that it kind of pasted in the font that we were already using. You do usually have different paste options, so we recommend using the destination theme when possible. You can try that. If it doesn't work out, I would actually paste it without formatting, keep text only, and format it using our theme. So one thing that's a best practice is not to go and add additional items to this. The reason is because we already have our understanding of what order things go in. So I can look at the reading order pane. If we add more items, they may not be in the correct item part of the pane. And additionally, I'm just going to add a sample. This item may not even appear for me in the outline. So when I am looking at the outline of this document, I can actually look at this page and it will tell me everything on the page, but it doesn't even include this sample. So what I would actually do is if I wanted to add something new, I can change the shape of what I looked at. So I can then go to comparison and I can add a header. I can add anything that I want here. So I can go ahead and add additional things. Now it's always a great idea. And if you can see that if I add this header, it's going to show up in my outline. If someone wanted to take notes from this by converting it to Word, this would show up now. This type of box here, you can add any of these type of elements, or if I were to just click on the box and add a photo or other element in, it would take the place of this in our page order. So it's always okay to delete boxes that you don't need, but adding additional boxes doesn't actually comply with the accessibility standards in PowerPoint. So you want to go ahead and change things by making a larger slide deck or choosing a slide deck with more options, and then you can move things around if you'd like, but just keeping in mind that generally we've kind of pre-placed the order top to bottom.